Boom! Bow down, 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 bow down. Hey, how you doing, YouTube man? Somebody proceed here to the one go play himself, and today is the second episode of the Just News. Now, in the first one, I haven't got this, but I spent a lot of days drawing this, a bunch of other characters from Follow Cybertron, War for Cybertron. So, judging by this, I'm going to say every character from this. So, what do you see? I start with Autobots! Reload! Yep, you heard me. Roll out! Roll out! Alright. Now, the first news is that from the oil company, this guy right here, Scorn. Yep, Scorn. Scorn right there. Yep, that's him right there. Now, Scorn. He is trying to overload the Decepticons' power grid just to make, well, Cybertron worthless. And then the Decepticons would think that that would be dangerous. So they would decided to leave Cybertron alone, but they decided to come back for it because no matter how dark it is, they'll always destroy the Autobots. That is just weak. Alright, another news. Now, another news for the Autobots. Oh, looks like this is a crazy one. The video game called Transformers Follow Cybertron. Transformers Follow Cybertron, the video game. Now, Cybertron was in peril, but Optimus Prime, which is this guy right here, he really wanted a new way to kill the Decepticons and take over Cybertron once more. But they had never worked. And then at the end of the game, which is Bumblebee himself, died. Yep, he died. And I did not like that. I watched a walkthrough, a full movie / video game walkthrough of it on YouTube. You should check that out. Alright, now it's time to go for the Decepticons. Now, the Decepticons. Their leader, Megatron, which is right over here. Megatron. He ordered the Constructicons just to make coal more dangerous, just to burn Optimus Prime's chest and let go of the matrix of leadership. But Starscream, which is this guy right here, he did not allow that because they're supposed to let the Autobots go and go all the way to Earth from Cybertron just to conquer it. But it never worked. The Autobots attacked them, and that was just cruel. Alright, let's go straight on to roll call from Predacons to Constructicons. Alright, now for today's Predacon to Constructicon roll call, we got Tantrum and we got Dive Bomb. They're both partners and they're awesome. And for the Constructicon line, we got the Devastator. The only two legs were, let's see, Mixmaster and Scrapper. They're both awesome, and I would love to see them in action. So, that's today's Constructicon and Predacon roll call. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, you know what that song sounds like? It sounds like Random Time. Now, this is the topic called Random Time, and you gotta see this. A made-up game that I made up is called Transformers Destruction of Cybertron. See, Optimus Prime and Galvatron, they're both fighting for freedom. And I already know that that made-up game is just made up and not real. But, you know, I made it up, and that's random, bam, 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 bam. Alright, so, before we go, there's just one more news I forgot to show you. Now, Autobot Drift from Transformers Age of Extinction. He thinks that he has no honor because Optimus Prime already tried out the pizza bagels, but he did not like the pepperoni. So now, he's stabbing himself, but Optimus Prime wouldn't allow that. What do you think will happen next? Well, we'll find out. See you next time on Geo and Just News. This is Giovanni Presidio rolling out. Bam, 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 bam.